Indonesia ban out the CC, the Fanny, the Grok, and then eventually banning out the Hylos and Hilda. Nepal banning out the Baxia, the Lancelot, the Kalia, which we did talk about. So they're like, we're not going to give it over.
Oke guys,
The Farsa as well as the Ruby.
kita masuk di game
Indonesia
pertama
will
ya,
be taking
antara
that
Indonesia
Selena. So this is
versus
going to be a
Nepal.
Lunox goal, which is able to fight
Cici
against
di
the
ban
majority
ayo,
of Nepal's
Cici di
lineup,
ban,
especially
Fanny,
for the
Grok,
Esmeralda.
Hylos,
And the very final pick here coming in from Nepal, this
Hilda,
Selena
Baxia, Lancelot,
or,
Kalea, Parsa, Ruby.
Selena as well as Iesf, someone's got to punish them.
It really does not matter. Your mid is a Selena Iesf, so we have to be very careful where the arrows are coming from.
Perwakilan dari Indonesia, LAD.
I think Cho is like your best bet if you are if you take inspiration from Renegade, you could go for jaw hit. The Badang is also a decent shot. We did see how Boye from Myanmar used it earlier on to really disrupt this Gato Kacha, but it's not a be or end all, right? Because into the Lunox, you still get melted.
I would say the Badang is actually an amazing pick. The only problem is, as we saw just now, kind of a all-in kind of hero. So they got to be decisive. Once Badang gets a catch, we need an instant engage coming in from the Esmeralda, coming in from the Yuzong. But the thing is, this is like fighting fire with fire. We do have a saying here, are you sure you want to play Brawl against the Brawl server? So it looks like they are trying to fight fire with fire. We'll see how it works out against Indonesia.
And I like it when teams don't back down from a fight. Many teams have attempted, but few have succeeded. Some have gotten close actually, but none have truly taken down Indonesia yet. So that's why they came into this with a clean record, 0 game losses throughout the entire group stage, and they're looking to extend that. In fact, so far, at least in the quarterfinals, only Turkey has dropped.
As well as Selena mid here. We got to see Mlbb trying his very best to really chunk out both Weedy as well as Ezekiel, because if Weedy catches you, you're kind of dead, because the follow-up coming in from the Selena as well as Yushin Shin is going to be too much for Nepal.
Yeah, I gotta say that Boye really set the tone, for this Badang pick. See Masar can live up to the expectations, though. The shadow is very dangerous. Yahiko didn't connect onto Widdy, but they did get the Lethal Wanderer at the cost of a camp that was stolen earlier on by Joe. Kabuki, a favorable trade against Goni gone, so this Esmeralda has essentially lost control of the lane.
Yeah, so over here we can see that Ezekiel is handling the
Kalian tuh lebih suka di draft pick atau langsung main kayak gini guys?
Back in the EXP, Iran and Hybrid. So far it doesn't look like Nepal is trading aggressively against Indonesia. Gets stunned up, gonna take a bit of damage, fighting back against Ezekiel, and there goes first blood.
Even the Petrify didn't help Hybrid out, sadly. The reset burst from Ezekiel, from the garrote itself, it's incredibly painful. Like at level 2, it hurts more than you expect.
Dapat.
Woody's gonna try to hold the fort now with the revitalize. It's good enough. The arrow doesn't connect on anyone, but Masara will be able to dash away as well. Indonesia, again, settle for tempo. Turtle spawns bottom.
Now I want to see how Nepal is able to do something right, but at the same time, you're not preventing it. You're just trying your best not to get hit.
Yahiko was able to hit 4, but it doesn't really matter. It's lost the turtle. Yahiko under pressure. Joe now moves into the jungle. Has his retribution
Ayo, purple babnya.
controls the turtle boy Yahiko in case he wants to try, because Masara is already gone. The yard of ban.
Oke.
It's a minor inconvenience for Indonesia. Joe walks away with the enemy purple buff.
Yeah.
Mana guys kalau di awal tuh udah dapat buff musuh.
Not a lot has happened where
it feels like it's playing out in
Nepal escapes those trades, and then Indonesia gets whatever they want for free. We'll see here if Nepal is able to back them getting in. Almost looks like both team, and then Indonesia's like, no.
And there's no purifier by the way on the Nepal side. So any arrow that connects is going to 100% result in a follow-up.
Apa ya, kok ke pose-pose sendiri, Cok?
A lot of cooldowns.
Yeah.
To really do anything. They're always ready for a fight.
Masara would just have to eat it in the face. Oh, they still lost the purple, but Yahiko just cannot outdo Joe. As Joe takes out Bobe, they are fighting in between the tier 1 and tier 2. Joe instantly goes down right after that in Indonesia. Overextends just a little bit, but it's a double kill for Iran. And 3 bodies drop on Nepal.
Definitely majority of everything goes over to Indonesia. It's unfortunate Joe did die there. And our Hybrid is staying around mid. maybe thinking of protecting the mid for a while, but now going back to the EXP. Yeah, it does feel like watching a game in slow motion, doesn't it?
Yeah, and the scary thing.
It's a surreal feeling.
And the scary thing is, it feels like it's moving at a normal pace. And then you look at everything that's working behind the scenes like clockwork. You realize that Indonesia are actually pretty far ahead. Another arrow. This one doesn't connect on the hybrid. He's desperately trying to clear out the way, but here comes the turtle bolt. Hybrid opts away with the furious dive, and Joe still holding onto the turtle bolt and only lets loose when there's a chance, a run on killing spree.
Yep. So now Indonesia 6 kills on the board.
Udah 3-0 Arana, guys.
That's only on to Joe. About 3,000 goldie here in 5 minutes. Haven't seen a lot of what Nepal is you know, working towards. Because as of right now, it does look like they're farming, but what's the end goal? Like, when do they start to get something here?
Well, sadly, I think that
I blame Boye.
you blame Boye?
Because Boye is but set expectations.
That's true, but at the same time,
hilang. Ini kenapa lagi sih, guys? Ya Allah, ya Allah.
if you are running like double fighters, the window is a bit blurred, right? The timing is a bit blurred. You sort of don't know when you should start, but if you're falling behind, suddenly it feels like there's never really truly a window.
Astagfirullah.
Especially against Alina, Yishun Shin, so much vision given, and then you have this pesky Uranus running around.
Well, Ganigan knows that Witty is there.
What?
And even a conceal. Now they want to go on to Kabuki. Brilliance is away. Masarap unable to really get onto anyone. Aran is in the back. It looks like a stun was hit onto Masarap. Kabuki secures the kill. Yahiko is running away but gets caught and eventually got killed by Witty.
Yeah, the ghost of Jakarta.
Ternyata Yabusa ada 0-2. 1-0 sini.
He was trying to retreat, gets hit by
Indonesia udah menang.
and Yahiko on the run also gets clipped by one. And these snipes from Yahescu has been nothing short of deadly.
Well, looks like Nepal, they're gonna turtle up. This is one of those games where you kind of hope that they had a marksman, you know, something like a Granger, like a Claude, a Matrix, so that eventually you're working towards something. Because as of right now, it does look like
Holy Crystal udah jadi.
Later is probably Bobe. Everyone else kind of wants to fight instantly.
Yeah. Can I just say that it's under 7 minutes, Kabuki got his Holy Crystal. So, yeah, I mean, I won't blame him if he goes for Sky Piercer. It's an RG thing. But you know, if you're two-shotting people, 80 stacks of Sky Piercer doesn't sound too bad.
Well, Iran being the front line here, same as Witty. They're trying to see if Nepal is going to take the bait, and they're finally going to. Black Juggle form, Hybrid goes on to Kabuki. The Kabuki is still able to get a kill. Brilliance away. And Witty just AOGs out. Hybrid actually does get a kill there. And Ezekiel just waiting. Doesn't get it. Ezekiel almost gets taken down. Ganigan is going for the chase. Flickers forward, tries to get a kill onto Ezekiel. Able to escape. And Witty is there trying to make sure that the Ghost of Jakarta is protected.
Dapat lagi.
Now the rest of the members are here. Triple kill for Joe.
That's gotta be frustrating. Yahescu should not have been allowed to get away with it, but he is Yahescu. Nothing that Nepal could have done more. That was the best case scenario. They clip Yahescu with everything they have. He fails his flicker garage, but the trap reset, the abyssal mark reset, allow him to get away just far enough. Ganigan even expanded his flicker to jump on him, and it was still not enough. We're seeing a bit of a problem there with a double fighter lineup, especially with Esperanza goal lane. You just don't really have enough resources to get these kills. You don't have burst. You want to stay in the fight very long, but he's listening.
Did Sky.
Yeah, Hiko has the Sky Vision too, man. He just bought it.
Well, one of them is getting stacked.
Well, here's the thing. The problem is Nepal already missed their power spike.
Yep.
So, you know, in terms of comeback ability, they have a lot of bodies to throw. If somehow Yahiko gets a triple kill, instantly getting 30 stacks on Sky Piercer, then this Hayabusa will look a little bit scary. But before that happens, I don't know. I don't think Nepal will have enough damage for an upcoming fight.
And Kabuki just completed his boots 2. It's a tough boots. So 9 minutes and 15 seconds in, top tier 2 goes down, Lord coming from bottom. Witty staying in front, misses taunt, doesn't matter, they can crowd control him, Witty needs to go down, but Yahiko took 3 shots from Joe, and he's almost dead. Witty disengages with the AOG.
Yep, now they're gonna get the mid-tier 2. It's 9 minutes in, and the Lord is gonna march down bottom, gonna get that holy defense. And now Indonesia is able to get all the holy defenses here.
Just, again, working around like clockwork, wild oil machine.
Hey, wow, wait.
Well. Actually, I watched Masar took another arrow. There it is. Again, Yahiko just not doing enough damage. And that was on Kabuki, by the way. I don't think he has blood wings.
It's all about damage here. Indonesia with about 10,000 gold lead here. Marching in mid. Finds Gonigon forcing out that flicker. And then looks like I caught there. Yahiko actually gets a kill onto Witty. Can he get another stag before he dies? No, he cannot. Double kill for Joe. Hybrid is all alone in the back, dealing damage. But Kabuki with the brilliance is able to take him down. Witty is out, but now only Gonigon and Mlbb are here to defend for Nepal.
This should be able to defend this, right? Masar is back in 5 seconds. They just need to clear that away. The arrow connects. I don't think Indonesia has the damage to brute force through this. The minion wave is going to crash in. So 2 inhibitors go down already. Joe is caught. Not able to trace us out of that. Massive shutdown for Gonigon, and Nepal holds on.
Yeah, should not have gotten caught there. In a way, Nepal still able to defend so far, having 1 inhibitor. Not all that great. Wow, almost 5,000 gold lead between junglers. 10,000 gold for Joe, 5,000 for Yahiko. I think that's quite a gap.
Yeah, I think the main challenge now is who is going to take down Aran. That's the main question. Though I say Mlbb is starting to hurt.
Yeah. Having a Wishing Lantern is a good first step.
Yes. Now you go Divine Glaive.
Yep.
I'm not even sure if you want to go Blood Wings. I mean, it's defensive, but
I would.
Kita lihat lot kedua, guys.
You gotta all in a little bit. POD for Joe, so watch out for the 3 shots.
Yep, gonna get a lot of damage. And unfortunately, Yahiko, after getting killed, he did die. So he only has about 5 stacks of Sky Piercer, so really not gonna be utilizing the item quite well here.
Tanpa ada kontes, Cok.
And Nepal is gonna wait in their base to see how Indonesia is gonna try to dive this time.
Forced to wait in their base. Well, your best shot is to defend against the push, the Black Dragon form. They have good ultimates to defend. They have good ultimates to punish, but the main difference maker could just be that they are just too far behind economically. I think that's definitely the biggest difference maker. They could get the perfect counter engage and just might not have enough damage to take out Indonesian members.
Well, Nepal, in terms of wave clear, they have okay.
Yeah.
Masarab 0-5-1 hasn't had any real good catches. The Lord is marching in. Witty did not hit the Unbreakable onto anyone.
Bisa.
The Lord is still hitting it. And now everyone's trying to back off, trying to deal a little bit of damage.
Nice.
Take him down. And Team Indonesia wins the first game.
Just brute force their way through. There was a wave coming in from the bottom lane. And everything set in stone from the first 2 minutes. Indonesia, once more, ruthless with their approach, completely shutting down whatever game plan that Nepal.
To be careful, but maybe just a little bit too careful. There is not a lot of